Alrighty then, well, good east positioning of the sun, everybody. Oh, you gotta be fucking... Hold on. Man. There we are. Anyways, good east positioning of the sun... Really?! There we are. Welcome back to some more Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Now then. Last time. We were in a museum in Egypt. And we had tried to steal clockwork parts. The parts of our mortal enemy, only to realize that the parts were stolen before we got here. This time... Alright, we were caught, so I'm gonna run out of there. Now, also, last time... only realized someone else already stole our clockwork parts. So we figured out that it was the Claw Gang, and we found our first member, Dimitri. We ransacked his place of all the clue bottles while we were here, and now this time, we're gonna go ahead and start our very first mission to set up the heist to steal back a part.
Sly, I need you to hack into Dimitri's communication array so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes. I'm on it.
Oh, Bentley, I'm way ahead of you, buddy. So anyway, yeah, we have our first navigational mission. Let's do this.
Find projected holographic markers near interactive objects like this satellite dish. When you're near these markers, press the circle button to use the object.
Oh.
The first one's in position. I've uploaded the next waypoint into your thief mask imager. Remember, click the L3 button to locate your next objective.
Press the left analog stick to look around and find it. So, yeah. Notice how the levels this time were taking place in the hub world. You can definitely tell they went with a far more different approach to these levels than they did in the first game. I'd say the first game was very Crash Bandicoot-esque, whereas this game is very much so its own thing.
Activate your thief mask imager by pressing the L3 button to find the last dish waypoint. Remember, the view is always better from a rooftop.
Oh, I'm well aware.
You can hold down the R1 button while walking to break into a fast run, but be careful, as this is sure to be loud enough to alert any guards in the vicinity.
This game's very hand-holdy, but that'll go away very soon. I'm not gonna say this game was hard, but it definitely has, like, a challenge.
Nice work, Sly. I'm downloading from Dimitri's mainframe as we speak.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from here?
Your next job is to break into the nightclub and take some reconnaissance photos of the clockwork tail feathers. To get inside, you'll have to sneak through an old wine cellar beneath town.
Okay, I'll head out for the cellar.
Okay. Let's take some recon.
Good to see you, little buddy. I guess the way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats. Bentley thought you might like some help clearing them out.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back to back?
Totally. outnumbered, fighting impossible odds, is perfect.
All right, pal. Let's get to it.
One poop later. Alright. Welcome to the combat tutorial.
Here's the Murray!
Gross it. Let me, you know,
Hold on,
let me keep
Sly.
the coins.
Let me lower those bars for you. There you go. To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump, then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air time. Looks like you're on your own from here.
I'm used to it. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
I didn't get all those coins. Damn, Murray, you're too fast. Alright, we gotta double jump. In case I somehow didn't know about that.
Sly, in order to get past these lasers, you need to crawl under that table. To do that, get near the table and press the circle button.
So surprised this is a mechanic introduced in Sly 2 and not.
These flashlight guards are too tough to fight head on. Crawl under the tables to sneak around him.
Pickpocket him? There's nothing to pickpocket. Seems like there's nothing over here. In this training job, you must avoid getting seen by the flashlight. Really? I got seen? Damn. Yep, circle near the tables. Well, you saw it here first, folks.
This air vent leads into Dimitri's nightclub. Hit the circle button to crawl inside.
We're crawling, dude.
In order to shut down those yellow lasers, you'll need to take out that guard. Sneak up behind him and press the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then, the square button to slam and finish him off. Got that? The triangle button, then the square button.
Yeah, pretty easy, dude. Yeah, I knew there were some coins for Papa Sly. See already how much new they're introducing at you? This is baby's first stealth game.
That sneak attack slam move only works on guards who haven't seen you. Wait until this guy turns his back, and then let him have it.
That was astounding that I didn't get caught. Okay. Let's keep moving.
If you get in a fight with those rats, the sneak attack won't work. It's purely a stealth move.
So no matter what, we're starting to brawl. This is something you gotta realize about combat. It is better to spread your damage out because these guys have a get-up attack. So get in and out. Weave, duck and weave.
Judging by the angle, it should lead to the printing press room.
Huh. Infinite part piano. The keys are messed up though.
Jackpot! The heart of Dimitri's operation. Head for those windows and take some reconnaissance photos. Tap the R3 button, you know, click the right analog stick, to bring up your binocucom. It's already outfitted with a spy cam. Why? Use the right analog stick to zoom in and out on photo targets. Tap the R1 button to take a picture when you've got a good shot. Ingenious. Dimitri's using the clockwork tail feathers as printing plates. Given their rare alloy,
My goodness.
they'll never wear out.
I'm just starting to
Unlimited
notice the
orange
edges.
money.
Huh, you know, if we're getting the tail end of the deal, he sure is making good use of it.
That generator
Attention,
seems
please
to
do
be
not blow up
powering the
generator.
security systems down here.
That's not a good picture.
That's our target. Dimitri, professional lounge lizard and international forger. That should do it, Sly. Head back to the safe house and we'll cook up a plan of attack.
That little doot 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 that plays at the end of missions, that is my phone notification noise.
The recon photos are a grim reminder of what the modern thief is up against. Spotlights, stepped-up patrols. The sum of it all renders a direct assault impossible. To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence. First, replace this bugged painting with one Dimitri has in his office. Once in place, we should be able to listen in on his communications. Second, if you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements. Once we've got a proper understanding of the operation, those clockwork tail feathers are as good as ours.
Alright, looks like we got a set of missions to do. And a gadget to buy. Let's buy. We bought
You can bring
the
up
trigger
your
bomb.
binocucom by pressing the R3 button. You know, the right analog stick that adjusts the camera. Click it to look through your binoculars. They'll be useful for finding the new job starts I've placed around town. Plus, they'll let you read the job titles.
Satellite sabotage. So we got things to do, but now ooh, a gold comb. We got pickpocketing. And as you can see, the guards have significantly ramped up. Do, 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 do. I think there's a treasure over here. Is there? Could have swore that there was. guess it's not here yet. Alright, but now we're on this side. And both of those are that way. I guess, yeah, we can get them. Oh no, my rooftop safe space. That big orange S is the safe. Oh, come on. Now, I do believe that just starting a mission will make the enemies, like, stop.
I managed to outfit this forged painting with a bug. I need you to sneak into Dimitri's office and swap it with the original.
Nice. So we'll be able to listen in on his conversations.
Yes, I thought things might go more smoothly with an ear on the inside. Just be careful with the fine art. Take any damage and the painting's ruined.
Okay. There's our objective back there. There's our safe house. You go into the safe house at any point, you abandon the current mission you're working on, so probably maybe you shouldn't do that. You hear the motif that that motif that is Sly's theme. Thought that was a cool little interesting tidbit to share with y'all. Kind of like that Sly's theme is the bass line. You know, he's even that his music is even sneaking around all the other guys' music. How do I? Aha. We're going through. We'll break on through to the other side. Greasy sweet.
Schematic indicates that door is locked from the inside.
That's all right. I never was one for the direct approach.
Well, because the indirect approach is way up there through that air vent.
Bing bong boo down beep boo boo doo 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 doo. Let's dance. Oh, now the keys are fixed for the piano, so it was just a damaged model. Like, because I hit it too much. I am sneaking along. Yeah, about that. I don't want you to have those pieces. Really quick. Aha.
It took some higher level math, but I believe the code to Dimitri's vault is 231.
There it is. I much prefer the little rotation thing from the previous game. The knockout dive.
You've gotten the knockout dive move. Nice work, Sly. The bug's in position. If you manage to get the original painting back to me in one piece, I can sell it through my internet connection and make us a ton of coins.
I keep hearing that little do 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 do, and thinking that Alright, we're out of there. Unseen and undetected. We got a treasure, and we got some loot to sell, and there's some upgrades to buy.
Quit getting spotted by the flashlight guards. If you get caught, you can run away by holding down the R1 button.
Okay, Bentley, thank you for that notice. It's not like I've already been caught before and have previously managed to do said thing. There's the safe house. I want to return this in one piece. Well, let's get greedy. Another golden comb. Nice. And we're back in one piece. That's a hefty amount of gadgets. Sure, one more mission wouldn't hurt us. Now then. Oh yeah, we should probably bring out the gadget wheel. The smoke bomb. We're going to assign this to L1 and the knockout dive. We'll assign this to R2. So now you see that little orange segment and making it a full circle that our logo just placed in an area under. The smoke bomb, I believe, allows us to disappear. So where we need to go here for our next mission. I'm not sure it'll be... Okay, this is egregious, alright? So you know during the Egypt tutorial, we had, like, you know, Sly, Bentley, and Murray got little splash intros. And Carmelita, despite being the only other character from Game 1 to return, didn't get a splash intro. And at first, I just thought, well, okay, you're only really doing it for the main boys. The main three that we're playing with, but this is where it gets egregious.
I just intercepted an email from Dimitri. He's ordered his guards to ring the boat's bell when the coast is clear.
Coast is clear for what?
That I'm uncertain. Ring the bell and follow him without being seen. Then maybe we'll find out what he's hiding.
Dimitri, nightclub owner. Dimitri gets a splash intro. Okay, he's going that way. Do, 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 do.
Juice. Who's got the juice?
Where's you going, bro? Are we sure that is just a cigarette and not a something else?
Smooth.
Can't let him get too far.
You won't be able to see what Dimitri is doing from up on that water tower. Go down for a closer view.
Smooth. Keep it smooth, baby. Walk tall. Aha!
Good job tailing him, Sly. He had no idea you were watching while he typed in that secret code. Hold on. Looks like that door leads to the nightclub's aqua pump. This might be useful for the heist.
Alright, there's something I want to check. Now that we have that first example of a treasure, is the thing I was previously looking here for here now? Yes.
You can get this piece of fine art back to the safe house in one piece. We can sell it on ThiefNet for a ton of coins.
Look, ooh, what is that? That is a pink. That doesn't look like Sly. Sly is blue and a raccoon. That looks pink and like a hippo. You know what that means? That means that there's one other big change this game made as compared to the first. Multiple playable characters. So yeah, you might have noticed that we didn't get the trigger bomb as Sly. We got the smoke bomb, but not the trigger bomb. And it looks like we can play as Murray, so I'm just gonna not be sly about this anymore.
Sean Spice. So spicy. I love and hate all at the same time.
You know what? I will end this here. Next time on Sly 2 Band of Thieves.
Someone is breaking in and stealing my money. My dear.
Next time on Sly 2 Band of Thieves, we're going to continue our setup for the operation. But until that time happens, you know my name, you know the drill. See y'all later, and goodbye.
Well,